So I'm David Damrush, and I chair the department.
So my name is Sandra Nadaf, and I am the Director of Undergraduate Studies in Comparative Literature.
We offer a global vision of literature today. We think literature provides a privileged access to thinking about culture around the world, and some of the most delightful reading to do it with.
I think the students who find themselves happiest in Comp Lit are students who are interested in working across boundaries.
Students who are interested in books but are sort of afraid of being limited by a particular national literature.
I do mostly feminist theory. I'm a joint concentrator with WGS, and I also do Swedish literature.
Broadly, I study mostly 20th century literature. My languages are French and Spanish, but I do a lot of work in English as well.
I'm interested in lit because it allows me to work really interdisciplinarily, because I'm really interested in theory, in literary theory, because I'm interested in combining sort of visual and written texts. And also I'm interested in post-colonial studies, so this sort of like was a way in for doing that.
They're very self-motivated, they are independent.
My senior thesis regards the topic of guilt. I am considering two works of literature. One from Italy is a memoir that was written by an Italian writer, and the other book is a collection of short stories by Ernest Hemingway.
I'm writing a thesis on Vodou in the works of Derek Walcott and Ishmael Reed. I think that people who have more international interests and more theory-based interests in literature tend to come to Comp Lit.
It's just you get to know the people in your department.
I think we have a very close and sort of friendly collegial atmosphere here. It's very individualized, it's very intensive, and it's a very good sort of feeling of the group.
Oh my gosh, the junior tutorial has been my favorite part of the Comp Lit experience. It's basically like your own personal book club.
I often say the tutorial program is funnel-like in design. So we start you off sophomore year in a seminar in which we introduce you to ways of thinking about literature, reading literature, writing about literature, what kinds of questions you ask.
I think definitely the best part is the one-on-one tutorial.
Junior tutorial, we move to a slightly narrower point in the funnel. First semester of junior tutorial is an opportunity for students to try on different topics.
I definitely would say the one-on-one tutorials, both junior year and senior year, are really great. I know a lot of other concentrators when I tell them, or other concentrations, when I tell them that I have a one-on-one tutor since my junior year, they get really excited about that and they're like, that's incredible.
As you move through the junior tutorial, though, you have to establish a special field of study, which can run the gamut from things like continental philosophy in German to censorship in literature to translation studies. So whatever it is that happens to be your particular field of interest.
What our students get to do is read some of the greatest works of literature ever written anywhere in the world. We also have a lot of students now interested in film and other media. This is a place to do interdisciplinary work and cross-cultural work with the literature as a home base.
If you want to read a different type of story, Comp Lit.